What's up, guys? It's your boy Tef, free gameplay commentary extraordinaire. I'm just kidding with you guys. But today I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about the Xbox One and an update on it. But before I continue, I just wanted to point out, you guys may have noticed the intro before mine was VTS Productions. Yep, that's right. They are sponsoring me now, and I just wanted to take a moment to, point them out. They are so nice and so awesome. They sponsor you. They help you grow as a person. What? They help you grow as a YouTube channel. But I guess they could help you grow as a person if if YouTube can help you grow as a person. I don't really know how that would work. Whatever. I just wanted to say thank you to them, and I'll leave a link in the description to their channel. Go check them out, and maybe you guys can get sponsored too. You never know. So message them. That's all it takes is one message, and you never know. But another thing I wanted to point out before I continue is that this gameplay here is a nuclear gameplay. This is the first time I got a nuclear medal, and I was playing with two of my friends, I think. By Danny HD and TC Nation. I think I was playing with two of my friends. If not two, one. I don't remember. But yeah, so you'll see me go on the streak soon. I don't know when it starts, I forget. But so what I wanted to talk about is the Xbox One update. You know how everybody was so butthurt over the Xbox One features that were I thought weren't that bad, and they were actually introducing us to a new era of gaming, but everybody, they were all butthurt over it, and they were like, oh, Xbox One sucks, this, that, because of the new stuff, and we're scared of change. So because of all that, the sales for the Xbox One, before it even came out, were going down, down, down. PS4 was openly mocking Microsoft, all that stuff. So Xbox One finally, Xbox One isn't stupid. They finally conceded, they listened to our voices, as they said, and the title of the article is Your Feedback Matters, update on Xbox One. I'll put the link in the description as well. But it was by Don Matrick, the president, and it's basically saying the changes that are coming to Xbox One that everybody wanted. They changed all the DRM. So, one of the changes, an internet connection will not be required to play offline Xbox One games anymore. You know how there's that 24-hour check thing that everybody was mad about for some reason? Well, that is no longer here. You do not have to be online anytime. You can play offline games just as you always have. The only time you need internet is when you set it up initially. You need to be connected, but I think that's with it right now. And another thing is you can play any disc-based game without ever connecting online again. There's no 24-hour connection requirement, and you can take your Xbox One anywhere you want and play your games just like on the Xbox 360. Another thing that they changed that everyone is butthurt over is the use games things. There will be no limitations to using and sharing games. It'll work just as it does today. The thing where you buy the game, you put it in your Xbox, you have to have the disc physically in it to play it. But if you don't want it anymore, you can take it to GameStop or whatever and trade it in for money or give it to a friend, and they don't have to download it to their Xbox or whatever. They just put in the disc and play just as they always have. So yes, with our voices, we have saved the one thing that everybody hates. Now when we buy a $60 game, we can get it, we can trade it in for $9. Yay, everybody loved that, remember? But of course we did, because everybody worked so hard to get it back. But whatever. In addition to buying a disc from a retailer like GameStop or whatever, you can also download games from Xbox Live on the day of release. If you choose to download your games, you'll be able to play them offline just like you do today. Xbox One games will be playable on any Xbox One console. There will be no regional restrictions. There was before where you, I think it was where if you had to be in the same region or whatever to play your games if you downloaded them to your Xbox. And that would be the only way it worked, but they took that away. So, yep, I hope everybody's happy now, because I'm really indifferent to it. I know I may sound against this, mad about it, but I'm not. I actually think that's kind of cool how they listened to us and they changed the things that we didn't like. Honestly, to me, the 24-hour online check thing didn't affect me, and I didn't see how it affected people, because most people are online anyways, and if they are online, they're online all the time. But I realized that there's a large community that does not have Xbox Live, and they play their games offline, so now I realize how much that mattered to people, so I'm happy, and it's kind of cool how Xbox One listened and actually changed that to, go with what we were wanting to. And they also say that if there's any more complaints, that they'll still listen, and so that's pretty good for the Xbox One future. That they're flexible like that, and I just think it's cool. But with the new changes that they made, other things that they have talked about will now be gone. The sharing of games, like I said before, will require a disk. It's not like you send it to the other person's account and then it links to their account. And you cannot log into another Xbox anymore and play that game. You actually have to physically bring the disc, just like it does on the Xbox 360. So that could be good and could be bad at the same time. I don't know. We have to see how it plays out. Sorry. Everything else will be pretty much the same. Oh yeah, some things that changed with the addition of these new things is, that thing where you can share your games with 10 other family members or whatever. They didn't really go much into it, so it's only speculation. But there's this, idea going on. I hit the nuclear right there. There's an idea going around that if you were part of a family plan or whatever. There's a family plan on Xbox 360. Well, on Xbox One, on that family plan, you could share your game to the account of 10 other family members. That's what it was made out to be. Like I said, they didn't really go in depth into it, so I don't really know what it was to be changed. But whatever that was, it is now gone. Also where you could share your game with one friend as long as they've been on your friend list for 30 days, like digitally. That is gone as well, because obviously now you just give them the disc whenever you want, and as long as you don't want that game anymore. So that's going to work just like the Xbox 360. So basically the Xbox One is becoming more like the Xbox 360, just like everybody wanted it to be. Sorry. There's also this also impacts the what do you call them? The developers. I think the developers were actually happy with the 24-hour online check thing, because it means that nobody's pirating their games or anything, and they were looking forward to this. But Xbox One does what Xbox One has to do, because as you know, they are trying to make it as catered toward the community as they can. But we all know this is for profit, so that if the community doesn't like what it is, they have to change it. So the developers are not going to get that. So I don't know how to pirate games. I don't even see how that works. But if somebody knows how to pirate games, then I guess that's good news for them. They don't have to worry about it anymore. They can still pirate their games instead of sucking it up and paying like the rest of us, or the rest of us working class Americans. Okay, I probably shouldn't have said that, maybe because some international people don't like America. But I did not mean that in any ways. It was just a joke, just a silly old joke by silly old me. Yeah, so I think they could have just changed the 24-hour online check thing, and that would have been fine. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that people were pretty much too upset about, just changing that, and I think they would have been fine. The other thing kind of seemed cool to me, at least, and I'm pretty sure it seemed cool to others, the way games would work and sharing them with your friend and playing them on any other console. That sounds pretty good. But anyways, another thing they didn't change is the Kinect. That's another thing that people are a little skeptical about. How it's always on and needs to be required or whatever to be on or to work, and how it always watches you. But that doesn't really bother me, but I guess if it really did bother you, you could literally just turn the Kinect away from you. Just point it towards a wall or something, I don't know. But yeah, guys, that brings the game to an end, 72-8. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Peace!